Today's gold strategy 30-minute chart. First, let's review the previous market. So what about recently? Gold has gone long, such a band. And the trend is something like this. How is the trend line drawn? This is the trend line. So, that's it. Our strategy today. It's a homeopathic strategy. It's one strategy that's too many. But it should be noted that gold is in such a localized position. It's a hunting triangle, such an adjustment. So our strategy today is around this converging triangle, such a form, and this trend line to make a fuss. Then two long strategies. One thing to notice that the next 30 minutes, the main of the K line is to take up the line. If there is such a breakthrough of the positive line, we can use a multiple order on the right. Go after, this next wave, such a band of this bull, then prevent him. If there is a false break, here. But if you step back on the main trend line, what if you step back on this trend line? We can do one directly here. Left. Much lower. Such a multi-order. To one in this position. So how many other situations are there? It needs attention. That is to say, 4. If so, there are still multiple orders in hand. The words of the students who hold positions, then it is important to know that this trend line. If you say, today in the place, if it is penetrated, but at this level, you can look at a slightly larger level. It doesn't take 30 minutes. You can watch it for an hour or 4 hours, because it's relatively safe. If the trend line is broken, the multiple orders in your hands will be subject to one position squaring. Also perform a position squaring. Then there's another point. If there are multiple orders entering the market today, or this one, if there are students who have multiple single positions before, then it should be noted that gold future, if it is the next wave of this pull-up, if the pull-up is urgent, there is no such relative adjustment. If you keep pulling the young line to rush up, then it may foreshadow. The bull market is coming to an end. In the case of such a sharp rise, you have to keep an eye on the market. If it appears if there is an extreme pullback in the disk, you have to be timely. Just take profit and leave the market.